Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And that has been cut short. Pull it. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Plays it through. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! Pull it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Davids. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Rummenigge. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Neymar. David Villa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cruyff.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Now it's Cruyff. Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Villa. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Forward it goes. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Azar. Spread neatly. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that has not gone well. Odo tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Cruyff, looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. He's got away. It's Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Besiktas have their third corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Well read, nice interception. Odo, that is ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have... It's Nedved! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Neymar! Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. That has been slung wide. And it's Davids. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Nedved. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pull it. And this is Nedved. Great vision. David Villa. And that's another good win of the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Substitution for Besiktas.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Ronaldo. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cruyff. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Oh, good spread. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! Oh, taken win style. Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Thuram. Adams cuts it out. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Distributed tidily. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Belletti going vertical. And the shot's on here. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And that's that. Besiktas can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.
What's that?
Dad, guess what Turgut said? Turgut said amına kodum.
Allah, Allah. Turgut, if you say it, if you
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react. Beckham. Eriksson. That's a cute ball. It's a promising position.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Great ball, and he's in here. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Amına kodumun bu işinden nefret ediyorum ya. Vurmadı ya.
Darren Fletcher. Manchester United finding their passes. And that's a throw-in.
Lan çıkacak topu zaten çıkacaktı be.
Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Threads one in. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Beckham with the short one. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's played it back. And it's Eriksson. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Beckham. Aimed into... Up he goes! In he goes again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And the assistant referee
Ya
has his flag
siktir
raised
git
for
ya.
offside. Darren Fletcher.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
De Ligt. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rooney tries to pass it through. Knocks it out wide. Wan-Bissaka, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Neither side giving way, it has been tight.
And this is Cruyff. Pull it. Rooney. More and more pressure on the ball here. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Owen. Beckham. And it's Ericsson. And Rooney. Ericsson. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Casemiro. Rooney. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Davids cuts out the pass. Nedved. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ericsson. Van Nistelrooy. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Besiktas really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Rooney. Besiktas come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Electrical. It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Beckham. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Ericsson. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. And this is Owen.
Besiktas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Ericsson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Has another go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Beckham. Besiktas do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Owen. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
That was travelling. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckham. Ericsson. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bullet. That has been slung wide. Ericsson. Nicely spread. Owen.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
No, he's not getting past him there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Ligt. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Ericsson. Knocks it into space. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Casemiro. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Has been indicated.
Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And again, and that will be it. Besiktas were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
In English.
Norveçli bir şirket
Sağ ol Ali Deli.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pele. Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through. He has found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pele. Hernes. Now it's Seedorf. Lahm delivers. Seedorf! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. And it's Nedved. Now it's Owen. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been cut short. Oh, good-looking ball. Still goalless. Pele. Davids. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hernus is onto this. Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, super ball. Lam, look at the space here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi considers his options. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Get your phone out, where's your app?
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Short changes him with that pass. Hernus. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Schneider, and he's managed to get free. Schneider had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle.
And Owen! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Lam. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Schneider. Pull it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking tidy in possession here.
Shandong Taishan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Out towards the flank. Seedorf. And here's Messi. And he's had a hit. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Seedorf. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played back. Now it's Pelé. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 22, Schneider. Owen. Coming
Now he's off and running.
Number 14.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shandong Taishan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Lahm. And this is Pelé. Good ball, good take. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lahm. Hernes. Chris. And a chance!
Shandong Taishan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Could be danger here. He's away. Haaland. Danger averted for now. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hernes! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, they can break here. Some resolute defending there. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Davids. Nedved. Now this could be a chance. Davids! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Besiktas. Nedved.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Substitutions taking place.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining.
Have you been weighing yourself every day?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Sorlot. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Well, there could be trouble here. Now, can they get him away? Well, this guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Peter.
One of the greatest talents to roll off the Amsterdam production line, certainly.
No doubt about that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. And
Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
It's roll! Davids. And the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van der Vaart. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. Van der Vaart. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Have beautifully policed that.
He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Van der Vaart! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Frimpong. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Raul. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Goal! Besiktas! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react.
Besiktas really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Besiktas.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played. Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Araujo cuts out the pass. McTominay. That has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. McTominay. It's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Nigeria with the corner, they're first. Surely! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, no joy this time. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through. There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pull it. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Pull it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Over to the left. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Ronaldo. Besiktas yet to have an attempt on goal. Makaleli. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets a good foot in there. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Passes short and sharp. Oh, can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. But that has not gone well. And it's McTominay. Closing in on goal. And a chance! Cruyff engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read. That's a sharp pass. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. McTominay. Nigeria finding their passes. Nedved. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And it's McTominay. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol. Well read, nice interception. McTominay. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 3, McTominay.
That gets things going for the second half.
Besiktas really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's gone backward here. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. Davids. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Nigeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davids, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pullet looking to play him in. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. And this is Messi. Pullet gets a foot in here. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cannavaro. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cruyff's cross. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Besiktas really have been
Aleykümselam.
second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Pullet takes control of it, and he's on the move.
Only 1 minute added
He's
time.
a sharp little ball here. And it's slung out wide. That's at the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And just a quick reminder today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.